So, hello, welcome back. It's been a while again. I just wanted to make a quick recap video, or let's call it a tip again if you run into this problem. About 2 weeks ago I posted one where somebody was talking about that the shutter felt laggy at times, and I showed what the issue was about, but I could not really find a good reason why it's doing this. So maybe if somebody on this video finds the reason and can show me, because I personally could not find it, but I do want to show you the workaround, and I guess that's the tip in this case. So let me first show you the issue. I've put the camera in manual just to make sure that it's not, to showcase that it happens in many modes. But basically we are talking about this issue, that if you try to take a picture quickly in any of the modes, let me check which mode I'm now in. Of course I'm in manual because I said I would be in manual, but it also happens in single shot. If you press quickly but you don't half press it, so let me show you what I mean, so like this, you can see that the camera sometimes feels a little bit laggy. Now I never noticed it myself because, well, I don't use the camera in that way, and maybe it's a firmware issue, maybe it's a setting issue. I've looked high and low, can't find the reason, but I always take pictures like this, sort of half pressed. And then you see there's no problem. Now again, I'm in back button focus, so it's not that it's focusing if I do a half press, because I'm in manual and in back button focus, but you can clearly see that if I do a half press, and I've tried to turn the IBIS on and off and all kinds of settings that people suggested, but I can't really nail it down. But if you want to make sure that you want to be quickly able to take pictures, make sure that you're in this half press mode. Or, and that's what I normally do because I do back button focus, if you keep the back button focus button pressed in, you also don't notice this problem. So let me show you again. Press it in, and then even if I do it roughly, which I normally would not do, but I will, you can see that I can quite quickly take pictures, but the moment I take my thumb off, it becomes this weird sort of lagginess. So normally I would shoot like this, right? I would just have this button in and then press it. Also because this button also enables the IBIS and other interesting tricks. So even if I'm in manual, my normal feeling would be to press this button anyway, so that's why I never noticed it. But just in case you have this problem of the delay of the shutter button, make sure that you either half press or make sure that you have one of your IF buttons pressed. And even in manual you can see, then it works. Let me, just to be complete, also put it in another mode so that you can see there's not really an issue just related to manual mode. So now I'm in single shot and you can see the same problem. Again, I would say, not say problem, but if you want to do it like this, so really take your finger out of the shutter, you can see this weird lagginess. Well, if you half press, even if I'm back button focusing, you don't see this problem. And of course, when I'm doing back button focus, it's not refocusing because, well, I'm in single shot, right? But you can see then there's no problem. The moment I take it off, so focus, take it off, you can see this weird stickiness problem popping up. So this is a workaround. Always make sure that you start, let's say, if you want to do quick single shots, make sure that you're starting in this half press mode. And what I mean with half press mode is either half pressing on the shutter button or having some AF back button pressed. Not to do the autofocus, but just to make sure that the camera is ready for you. Again, if somebody finds the real reason for this, please tell me. I've tried quite a few things, can't find it, and I figured after about 2 weeks of asking around and fiddling, it's probably best to just show you a solution instead of leaving it hanging up in the air. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.